following program is a production of Ho'ike Kauaʻi Community Media.
Aloha everyone, it's Olivia, your favorite government producer, joining you all the way from Kekaha. I am at the beach, and there's actually a good reason I'm at the beach, because one of the bills that dropped for first reading during last week's council meeting is probably one of the most important ocean coastal regulations that I've seen, and I think you should know about it. So if you're someone who likes the beach, someone who owns property near the beach, or you just want to protect our coastlines, this video is for you. So let's get into it. The county is updating its shoreline setback rules with this new bill that was introduced. Wait, but a shoreline setback? What even is that? Well, shoreline setback is basically the term that we use to describe a buffer zone between the ocean and property. A shoreline setback is basically a buffer zone, a minimum distance from the water where you're allowed to build homes or other structures. It's there to keep people and property safe from coastal hazards like big surf, flooding, and erosion. But here's the reality. Kauai shorelines, maybe not this shoreline, but places in Poipu or up in the North Shore are changing rapidly. They're not what they used to be. With stronger storms and more flooding, the shoreline changes at a rapid pace. And this bill is designed to try to hone in and keep people and our shorelines safe. What's necessarily changing? Like, isn't it already pretty tight? Well, actually, not really. The new bill makes the setback bigger and smarter. Instead of a one-size-fits-all rule, the new rule would be smarter. It would be based on how fast your stretch of shoreline is eroding using real data, the depth of your lot, and an extra safety buffer just in case for climate impacts. All right, so that still might not make sense to you. Let's pull up an equation. The mathematical equation includes the bill. It equals 40 plus 70 times the erosion rate plus a 20-foot buffer. So if your beach erodes 1 foot per year, your minimum setback is 130 feet from the high water. That's a lot farther inland, especially on erosion-prone shores like Hanalei and Ha'ena. New homes or major repairs must meet the bigger setback. No more building right up to the sand. No more new private seawalls or revetments to hold back the waves. The focus is on living with the shoreline, not biting it. The old homes or current homes can be grandfathered in and can be repaired, but not expanded close to the water. And absolutely no grabbing extra space on the shoreline for landscaping, taking away public space, by the way. None of that. The whole point is to protect our beaches, protect our shoreline, and most of all, protecting public access to spaces just like this. Much construction happens on a shoreline, water, concrete, sandwiching the beach tends to actually disappear in those cases. And I don't think anybody wants that. The new rules are about giving our beaches room to breathe so they'll still be here for further generations. It's also about keeping property owners, emergency responders, and even insurance rates safer and lower by avoiding risky building close to the wade. The bill still has a few steps before it's law. It's going to the Planning Commission for review. There will be a chance for public comment so everyone can weigh in. And after final tweaks, it will come back to the council. If you care about beaches, whether you surf, whether you fish, or just like walking, just like right here at sunset, then you should probably pay attention because your input is still needed, whether you think like this is like a no-brainer. We have to decide as a public what is right. If you feel very passionate about this, especially protecting our oceans, maybe you feel like the bill isn't comprehensive enough. Maybe you feel like it is too harsh on people trying to repair their homes. Please go to the Kauai.gov website, check out the agenda, and stay tuned to Ho'ike right here with your favorite government producer, Olivia, and we will continue relaying that information to you. This is Olivia with Ho'ike Kauai Community Media, signing off.
Ho'ike Kauai Community Media's president and CEO is Allegra Gaines. Administrative assistant, Leiko Someta. Production and education services by Roger Olson. Production and IT services by Max Richardson. News and events producer, Trisha Allen. County producer and social media manager, Olivia Franco.